Hello, Robbie Susan Chandler here from RobbieSusanCardsandCrafts.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator who lives in Quincy, Florida, right outside Tallahassee, Florida. If you live in the area, I'd love for you to attend my in-person classes. Welcome today to my 6-part series of cards made with a Thoughtful Journey Designer Series paper. And that's this paper right here. And it is, this pack has 48 sheets. It's 4 each of 12 designs, and they are gorgeous designs. I'm just going to give you a peek of some of these. And like I said, this is card number 4, and if you missed 1, 2, and 3, I'm going to give you a look at those. Isn't that beautiful paper? So let me get that out of the way. Alright, this was card number 1, and it's an easel card. Stands up this way. So that was card 1. You can go back and look at my videos and find that one. Card 2 was this one, which I called, usually a double Z card goes this way. Well, I decided to open it this way. And this is the double Z card I made. This is card number 2. And then this is card number 3, which opens this way, and it has a circle that flaps open that way. And you see each card is made with 2 pieces of the Designer Series paper. What I did was I matched them all together to see which 2 I like together. And today I'm going to use these 2 pieces. This will be the front piece, and this will be the inside. Now, the bad part about the inside piece is it's pretty on the other side too, but I felt like these 2 blended together better than this, but you could use that side. So let's look at the card itself. This is the card. It's a birthday card, and it has Celebrate on the front and the little dragonflies. And you open it up, and it says Happy Birthday. And you're probably wondering, what is a Celebrate and Happy Birthday from? Well, we have a set of dies called Wanted to Say, and it cuts out a shadow for the happy birthday, and then you cut the letters themselves out and adhere them to it, which is what I did on the inside here. And I cut the happy birthday, the script part, from a piece left over from this Designer Series paper. And this is what those dies look like. Here's the one that cuts out the word, and here's the one that cuts out the shadow behind it. Now the shadow behind it, this paper is Cajun Craze. So that's the happy birthday, and then with Cajun Craze again, I cut out Celebrate, and then out of some rose gold or just plain old gold or copper full, I cut the letters and then adhere those together and got this. So that set is called Wanted to Say. It's a really cool set. Also, there's a Feel Better Soon and a You're Too Kind. So if you don't have the set, you'll want this set. This is nice. So let's take a look at the pieces for this card. Let's start with the card base. And it's 11 by 4.5, 4 1/4, scored at 5.5, and this is petal pink. So this is our card base. And then we have the first layer, which is Cajun Craze, and it's 5.5 by 4 1/4, but I cut it and my other pieces with the deckled rectangle dies. And on this one, I used the largest one. So that's that piece. And then the other 2 Designer Series papers, well, no, not the other, the one on the inside, I cut with the large one. So these 2 were cut with the large one. And the one on the front, I cut with the smaller one, which is this one. Okay, so that's our pieces. There aren't very many pieces to this one, but I want to show you a trick that I used to glitter up my paper for the front. Now I don't know if you can see it on here. It doesn't show up real well, but there's a little shine on here, and it's from a concoction I made that I saw from another demonstrator where you use glycerin and your Wink of Stella, and you mix it in a little bottle right there. And then I'm going to shake it really good. Get this out of the way. Here we go. Come in a little bit closer. Okay. Now I just put a little bit, and I mean a little bit. You don't need a whole lot. When I say a little bit, it's just a little. 1, 2. I'm going to start with 5 drops and see how far I get with that. Let's start with the Cajun Craze piece first. So you just pick it up on a blending brush, and then you just start swirling it around. Now, if you put too much, it takes forever. I don't want to say how long because I don't really know, but it does take forever for it to dry. But just use enough to wet it good. And you see the glimmer on that? Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Let me get this spot right here. Now it dries lighter, as you can see here from this one. It will dry back lighter when it's totally dry. One thing about using glycerin, it makes your paper very pliable. I used to use the alcohol and some glimmer paint in the alcohol base, and it just it made my paper warp when you, especially when as the alcohol dried. So that's what I like about this one, is you don't get that warping because your paper stays so soft. All right, let's take a look at this one, and you see the shine on that one. Isn't that pretty? So that's so very, very simple, and like I said, a little bit goes a long ways. I bought that big old bottle thinking I was going to need a ton of it, and I didn't. Here, let's put a little on this one too. There we go. Okay, so there's our pieces. Let's put this card together real quick. All right, so here's my base, and I've already put the inside piece in, and I guess I could have put the shimmer on that if I wanted to, but I didn't think about it, so this one won't have it. So the first piece we want to glue down is our Cajun Craze piece. Now I'm just going to glue it flat, but what I did with this one, I actually copied a sketch out of our catalog. On page 22 in our catalog are some sketch samples that you could use to design cards, and one of the sketches was like this. It angled the pieces like this. Now I'm usually a straight, as you can tell from these, just straight down person, all sides even, but I decided on this one I was going to go for the angle look, and I like it. I really do. But my next layer I decided to pop it up. So let's just put a few dimensionals here. Now on my original one, I put some twine around here, and this is the twine from the let's see, this is a pack of the in colors from last year, and it's the twine, and you get all 5 colors in it. But on this card today, I'm going to leave that off. It's a little bulky and makes your card bulky, and I decided I was going to do this one without it, just to see if I like it better. So let's get this piece on the front, and it angles this way. Kind of offset it from the other one. Oh, I'm really liking the shine on this card. All right, there we go. See, look, can you see that shine in there? I love it. I love it. I love things shining. All right, now here's our Celebrate. I've glued these two together, and I put some dimensionals on the back. And not only does my card shine, my fingers shine too. And I'm just going to put the Celebrate right down here. Okay, and I do like it. Let me move over some. I do like it also without the twine or the cord, so you could just add that piece there if you wanted to. And then I added some dragonflies from the Adhesive Back Dragonfly and Birds. And you could put birds there if you wanted to, but I'm just going to stick with the dragonflies today. So let's just pop one flying off this way. And then to his tail. His tail got bent. Okay, let's bring it back. There we go. Poor thing. And then this one, we're going to have him flying. Oh, his tail bent too. Must be the way I'm picking them up. Don't pick them up that way, folks, but I guess, you know, dragonfly's tail could go like that. So there we go. Isn't that a pretty card? And look how quick and simple that is. Just think how many of these you could mass produce if you wanted to. So this is Celebrate. Oh, and imagine it with a Christmas design there. All right, so here's the front, Celebrate. Inside, Happy Birthday. So remember, this is card number 4 in my series of 6. I'll be filming 5 and 6 soon, and they'll all be out there. But go back and look at 1, 2, and 3. Please like my video, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. If you don't have a demonstrator, I'd love to be your demonstrator. So until next time, happy crafting.